Tonight, we'll take you there live as the celebration of Pope Francis I is seen from St. Peter's Square to the streets of Chicago. Good evening, I'm Allison Rosati.
And I'm Dick Johnson in for Rob Stafford. The white smoke billowed out of the Sistine Chapel chimney just after 1 o'clock Chicago time this afternoon, and soon after, the new pope was revealed.
He's Argentina's Jorge Bergoglio, now Pope Francis I, the first chosen from the Americas and the first Jesuit pope to lead the world's 1.2 billion Roman Catholics. Our Marianne Ahern is there for all the excitement. Marianne?
So it took only 5 ballots, Allison and Dick. Many thought of him as quite a surprise. He certainly wasn't on the front-runner list that many Americans had mentioned, but he was on the Cardinals' radar. As you mentioned, the first South American. He lives a simple lifestyle, put away, said no to the Cardinals' mansion, wanted instead a simple apartment. He is also considered quite conservative. St. Peter's Square erupted with cheers at the sign of white smoke, even not knowing yet who the new pope would be.
Oh my gosh, they just opened the curtains.
Cardinal Jorge Bergoglio from Argentina, a surprise of sorts. However, he had been the runner-up to Benedict XVI in balloting 8 years ago.
Unbelievable. It's amazing to see people like celebrate something that means so much to them, and you can just feel that in the environment around here.
Pope Francis asked for prayers for Benedict and for himself. At 76 years old, he is known also for giving up his driver and his cardinal mansion, preferring instead to ride the bus and a simple apartment.
The Holy Father, Pope Francis, said to us tonight, "I'm going to sleep well, and something tells me you will too." And we will. We'll sleep well tonight, knowing that the church is in good hands.
Pope Francis plans to meet with Pope Emeritus Benedict tomorrow at the Castel Gandolfo. We've been told the two have spoken already by telephone. Also, Pope Francis will meet with journalists and take questions on Saturday. What awaits him, though, a report on the VatiLeaks scandal, as well as folks will be watching closely how he deals with the priest's sex abuse crisis. His installation next Tuesday on the feast day of St. Joseph. Reporting live from the Vatican, Marianne Ahern. Back to you. Allison, Dick.
So glad you're there for all of it for us. Thank you, Marianne.
A smooth transition so far, and Pope Francis I brings, as you might imagine, twice the excitement for Chicago's Argentinian Americans.
Our coverage continues now with NBC5's Natalie Martinez at the Buenos Aires Deli on North Cicero. Natalie?
Well, guys, I'm told that the Argentinian community is kind of a lot of little pockets around the Chicago area. So here at this Argentinian-owned store at Barry and Cicero, there are a lot of smiles coming and going.
Okay.
Today, it's all smiles as the pride of Argentina is uncorked and spilling over at Buenos Aires Liquor and Deli.
For the new Pope, Francis first. For Argentina celebration.
Ramon Jimenez likening his excitement to the other biggest day for his country.
I feeling like the one that is a World Cup soccer. I jump, I start screaming, and few people say, what happened, what happened? I said, the Pope is for Argentina.
And the love is coming from all over at this 20-year-old shop, loaded with all things Argentinian.
Many people call me. Many people, including Facebook, everybody sent to me congratulations. Somebody in Spain called me. Say congratulations.
So many in the Latino community watching history unfold today.
Completely shocked, just stunned at the fact that they announced an Argentinian Pope.
This Argentinian family, not just proud of their country, but for all of Latin America.
Just the fact that he's Latino, I mean, that's something new for the Catholic Church. And given that he comes from the country where my family's from, is pretty exciting.
On a big story like this, so many people want to have some kind of connection, whether it be with the Pope or being Argentinian. Well, in this case, the store owner tells me that he has in common with the Pope a fondness for a certain soccer team. We are live in the Belmont Cragen area. Natalie Martinez, NBC5 News.
And maybe it could be a stop on a future papal tour, Natalie. Never know.
Could be.
Thanks.
At this hour, a special mass is being held in honor of Pope Francis I. Take a live look now inside Holy Name Cathedral, where Chicago Catholics have gathered to pray for the church's new leader. It was during his address to the people today that Pope Francis asked for prayers as he embarks on this journey.
And NBC5's Christian Farr has more from Holy Name.
Good evening, Dick and Allison. This Mass is underway at Holy Name Cathedral. It is a Mass of Thanksgiving, a Mass for the new Pope, Pope Francis I, the new leader of the Catholic Church.
And as we begin this liturgy in thanksgiving for our new Holy Father,
many Catholics attended the Mass of Thanksgiving in Holy Name to pray for the new Pope, Francis I. Most believe the election of a new Pope from South America, not Europe, shows that the Catholic Church recognizes where its congregation is growing.
I think this is a very important sign that no less than the Catholic Church is recognizing the global nature of the Church as an organization. It has